Hey guys, this is the tax holiday funnel blueprint, how FFLs can turn the 2A sales tax holiday into year-round buyers. And we're going to jump right into the content with no long introductions or anything like that. So why act now? Look, the 2A tax holiday is going to create a huge spike in buyers. You are already preparing for that, I'm sure. But this is right in the middle of the normal busy season that we have. So shoppers are already planning on stocking up and spending big during this tax holiday. And stores that prepare now are going to capture that surge and build long-term buyer lists, right? So it's not enough just to make the sales during this time. We need to get those people coming back year after year, week after week, so on and so forth. So stores that are going to wait are going to be stuck doing the same thing that they've been doing. Stores that, competing on discounts, it's a race to the bottom because at the end of the day, we all sell the same products, the same Glock 19 or the same Smith & Wesson M&P EZ. It's the same product, which is almost the same price no matter where you go, right? So why would they shop with you rather than someone else? We need an answer to that question. And without a funnel or an email list, you're going to be invisible when buyers are searching the hardest. If you do nothing, you're going to watch other gun stores and FFLs take the market share that should have been yours. This is a really big opportunity, and we need to be ready to capitalize on it. So I'm going to show you in a second the VIP Club funnel. Okay, this is the funnel that I have built for FFLs and gun stores to capitalize on the Florida sales tax holiday. And I'll show you how in a second. But it basically invites people to join your VIP club, which is just a fancier way of saying your email and SMS list. So we tie this into the 2A tax holiday. That gives them a reason to sign up now. And we're going to give them a free tax guide that's going to explain even more clearly what they can and cannot save money on taxes with, so that the buyers feel like they're getting exclusive access into your club. And they are. They're getting your emails and the products that you have for sale. So instead of just hoping for walk-in traffic, you're building a database of people who are literally asking you to sell to them. And once they opt in, they get a series of emails automatically in something called an automation. So I'm going to show you what an automation and what this all looks like right now. So I'm inside Momentum HQ. This is my software, and I'm going to pull up the Florida sales tax holiday funnel to show you exactly what that looks like. This is the funnel that I have built to get people into your 2A system. So you'd put your logo right here and your logo at the bottom, including your information over here, linked to your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever you have. This would be your reviews. These right now are my reviews, for my gun store. But this would all become yours. And the call to action is, look, Florida gun owners, join the VIP 2A Insider Club for Florida's Second Amendment tax holiday. So you're going to get exclusive alerts, early updates, and insider-only opportunities during Florida's 115-day 2A tax holiday. No spam, just premium access. So then the user gets to join the insider access by providing their first name, email. They're going to tell you if they own a gun or not already. So if they don't own a gun, you can jump on the phone with them and get them into a hey, on Friday night we're having a session for new shooters who have never owned a gun to show them the most popular 7 guns that they get to choose from, whatever, right? And they get to join your VIP text list also. So when they sign up, instantly it goes into an automation, and the automation becomes even more powerful than the funnel. So the automation here drops them an email instantly, and the email is going to give them that free 2A tax guide that we are promising on the page. So this is the free official 2025 tax holiday guide for free, which is going to keep them ahead of the curve. It's going to show them what they can save on sales tax specifically. It just adds more credibility to your business. So we deliver that in the first email, and then we are inviting them into our store. We send them the first SMS. Then it waits a day or an hour, whatever you decide. It sends another email. Then it waits a day, an hour, 3 days, whatever you want, and it can send them another email. So here's an example of the second email, right? The second email can be like, hey, save big on a Glock 19 during Florida sales tax holiday. Don't miss out on your chance to own the legendary Glock 19, right? You can create this email to automatically build out your email system. So once they've signed in, for the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever you set up, they can get an automatic email once a day, once every 3 days, once a week, whatever you set up, without you doing any additional work, so that you can increase the amount of revenue that you're making per person. So this is how you control your growth. This is how you take control of your sales and marketing, in 2025. And you don't stop after this tax holiday. You can run campaigns for Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's, or even if it's just a random Tuesday and you want to send out an email and clear out old inventory. This is your path to growing your firearm business week after week. Think about what this means for a second. Consistent traffic through your door, consistent engagement from new customers, and consistent sales for your gun store. So instead of only talking to the handful of people that are going to go into your store every day, or posting organically on Facebook and having 3 people see it, you can reach hundreds or thousands of buyers with one click and send them an email. So the email blast can clear out the old inventory, like I mentioned before. The more people that you add to your club, the more leverage that you gain over your sales. And taking it a bit further, you can also include everybody that walks through your store, everybody that takes a class, or everybody that shows up to a gun show. You can add all of these people to your VIP list as well. But how do we get people to the funnel? So we build the funnel. How do we get people there? And the answer is Facebook ads, because Facebook is not anti-gun. I know that's a shock to everybody. We all think they're anti-gun, but if I just go to Google right now and type in Facebook policy firearms, right? And we go to facebook.com. This is their website, and I'll zoom in. Here's their policy, okay? We are not involved in the first paragraph. We're involved in the second paragraph. Firearm shops and online retailers are allowed to engage in commercial activity involving firearms and ammunition on Facebook. We are allowed to engage in commercial activity. For example, offering a gun for sale, as long as all applicable laws and regulations are followed. And of course, we know we follow the law because we're FFLs. So we are allowed to post guns on Facebook. But if you post organically guns for sale on your Facebook page, which you can do and you should do with price tags, with everything, as long as your page is set up and you have the approvals to do that, you should start doing that. But what we're talking about is driving Facebook advertising, spending money on ads to do this. And the reason that I know Facebook isn't anti-guns and we can have guns in our ads is because I run ads with guns in them all the time. For instance, take a look at this ad that I've got running right now. This is a paid ad that I've got on Facebook, and it starts with AR-15s right there. Other ads that I've got running on Facebook start with shooting, right? Let's take a look at this one. I'm sure this one has guns in it because every ad that I have on Facebook starts with firearms. Yep, here's a firearm right in the beginning of this ad.
If Facebook keeps rejecting your,
and in fact, this ad is about Facebook rejecting your ads, right? And so I run ads with guns in them all the time. And the thing is, your competition doesn't know that you can do that. And so you've got a bigger opportunity than they have right now because they don't know you can do this. But our goal of any Facebook marketing, whether that's organic or paid ads, is that we want to get people off of Facebook and into our email list, because Facebook owns Facebook. You don't. So they can shut you down, throttle your views, or ban you completely. Whereas your own email list, nobody can take it from you. And once they're subscribed, you can send them any promo you want as often as you want without spending more money. So in order to maximize your tax holiday sales, you need 2 things. Number 1, you need the funnel that I've just shown you. And number 2, you need the software behind the funnel. This isn't MailChimp. This isn't, Constant Contact. This isn't all of those features, all of those softwares. They don't allow you to build marketing funnels the way that Momentum HQ does. So this is Momentum HQ. First, I'm going to show you All American Gunslingers, and then I'm going to show you the Range RI. All American Gunslingers is a shooting range down here in Florida. And one of the things that we did for them was every person that walked into their gun store or, to shoot or anything like that, they signed a Don't Sue Me form on paper. So they had to spend money on ink and paper and, they had to store these. Well, we moved those liability waivers, those Don't Sue Me forms over to Momentum HQ. And so what happens now is that when somebody signs the waiver, my system, Momentum HQ, automatically sends out a reputation request. That's how they're sending out 5,000 reputation requests every month. And when people respond with a 5-star review, Momentum HQ automatically responds to them. So look at Chris's review. Chris Stone said, I want to thank Joe and his team for this very informative CCW class. And he says a bunch of other stuff, but let's just look at the first line. My system comes in and says, thanks for your wonderful review. Chris uses his name. We're thrilled to hear that you found our CCW class informative and that Joe and the team made you feel comfortable. So it's responding as if a human was responding. And so that's increasing engagement and saving you time. And we have the ability to throttle and balance our reviews. So I'd like to get 25% of reviews on Facebook and 75% of reviews on Google. That's my recommendation because on Facebook, we're creating new demand. So we still have to have reviews there. But on Google, we're receiving the demand from the searches. So when somebody goes to Google and types in, gun store near me, they want to see the most reviews are you and your business. So they go and attend your business. The Range RI, a shooting range and gun store in Rhode Island, is using Momentum HQ to launch nationwide petitions and get thousands and thousands of people onto their email list because they're launching petitions through Momentum HQ. So for instance, sign the petition, Rhode Island magazine bans threaten to stop nationwide restrictions. So now the user enters their first, last name, phone number, and email, and they're now part of the Range RI's Momentum HQ and part of their funnel system and part of their automations by launching these petitions nationwide. And they're getting thousands of new email subscribers across the country. So they're no longer relegated to only selling guns and ammunition in their geographic location. This unlocks the freedom for you to advertise nationwide. Inside of Momentum HQ, you can also run online courses. So if you ever want to bust into the online course industry, Momentum HQ has it. Also, any conversations that you ever have, like this person texting me and saying, hey, please text me, or this person saying, all of my information about this person is all, every contact, every email, every SMS that we send, or if I want to send an SMS to this person right now, I can just type in here and send an SMS. It's also got my class registration system and my calendar system. So if I want to register a new class, all of those automations are in here. If I want to send out email marketing to people or SMS, it's all through this system. If I want to publish on Facebook or Instagram or all of my channels at one time, I come in and I just choose which channels I want to publish on. And then I can also use AI to create the post and create the image right here. And it'll post to all channels at one time, saving me time. Momentum HQ becomes the backbone of your business because if there's a way to interact with your clients, it goes through here. So here's my offer to you. I want to give you everything that you need to succeed with this tax holiday and beyond. I want to give you the funnel template, the automation that runs it that I've already created, the Facebook ads and the Facebook copy, right? The Facebook written text to launch it. I want to give you the follow-up guide that explains how to put this all together easily and fast. Because imagine never guessing where your next sale is going to come from. Imagine having a predictable, reliable way to fill your VIP club, your new email and text list with people who are asking you to sell to them. Now, when I'm hired to build funnels, I charge $5,000 for a funnel, even much more simple than this one. But what I want to do is I want to give you this funnel and this automation for free. But you need Momentum HQ to grow your business. So I'm going to give you Momentum HQ for free for 30 days to try it out so that you can try it 100% risk-free. If you cancel before the end of the 30-day trial, you're not charged a single thing. So you can get your funnel launched, start generating leads, and cover the price of Momentum HQ with new income before you even need to pay for it. And you can use Momentum HQ in other areas of your business, like your 5-star reputation manager. If you're running classes or going to run classes in the future, you use this for student signups. You can use this if you want for incoming and outgoing phone calls. So if you don't like your current phone system, you can either switch to this system or, and here's an example, is if somebody calls you after hours and you don't answer your phone, instead of them getting a voicemail, my system will automatically text them and say, hey, we saw your missed call. Is there something we can help you with? And so you start a conversation via text automatically after hours. So by the time you do come into the office the next morning, you have this text message ready to go and you know what they want. There's over 650 different features on Momentum HQ. But if you get signed up today, I'm going to give you 2 other free things. Number 1, I'm going to give you Momentum HQ Mastery, which is a simple, quick, easy course that shows you how to easily use Momentum HQ. I'm also going to give you my fast track template system. And what this is a bunch of templates. So yes, you're going to get this tax holiday template, which should be the first template that you get off the ground, but you're also getting dozens of other templates that I've built right in this system as well. And all of that is free today. So I want to recap real quick. You're going to get the Florida tax holiday funnel, which is valued at $5,000. Your email text automation system, which if I was going to build that just for you, I would charge $2,500 for that. I'm going to give you Momentum HQ Mastery course, which is valued at $297, and my Fast Track Templates courses, my Fast Track Templates, which are valued at $997, which I can't even really put a good value on because of the amount of time that saves you. You know, every funnel takes me about 10 or 15 hours to build. So all of these are probably 70 or 80 hours of your time saved. So the total value today is $8,794. And I'm going to give it all to you for free. The only thing I'm asking you to do is give Momentum HQ a try today for free for 30 days. And then it'll kick in at $349 a month and you can cancel at any time. And this can replace your MailChimp or Constant Contact or HubSpot or any other system that you're using. Momentum HQ can replace. So you're saving money and having all of your customer data in one location, and you can cancel at any time. But the thing is, if you sell just one more gun a month, that's going to cover the cost of the system. So the real question that you've got to ask yourself is, do I feel like Andy's system, Momentum HQ, is going to bring me one more sale a month? If the answer is yes, I think that it can, then you should get signed up. It's a no-brainer. If you think, no, I don't think it can bring me one more sale a month, then continue doing what you're doing. By all means, continue building your business the way that you were doing before this presentation. But the question that you've also got to ask yourself is, how many sales will you miss out on without this system? So use the button below, get signed up for your free trial to Momentum HQ right now today, and I'll see you inside.